Yeah. Okay, so one point yesterday is so as Ramya and Farooq asked earlier. So when you convert any lead, right? So then this lead information will be converted into account, contact, and opportunity, and the information here will be gone. Okay, I mean you cannot see that information here because it's already converted into sales. So you can see that, but it's a different task altogether. But no usual as sales process suggests. So when you convert a lead from lead, right? The information which is there in the lead will be gone into account, contact, and opportunity because he become as he's an customer now. So automatically all the information will be there in the customer, contact, and opportunity. So will not have another information here. Okay. So the same information duplicate should not be there, right? So that's the reason. So the information will not be shown here. Okay. So that's how it works.
Information go to opportunities also. Can you do it for me again?
Ramya, you are talking a little far from your mic, I guess. So I could not properly hear you.
Yeah, can you do it for me again for lead convert?
Yeah, definitely will do. So let's say this is a lead, right? So you have lead called Sunil, company as TCS developer, lead source. Let's put web, okay, address. Say okay, so I have given address also. Mobile, I'll give this one only. Okay.
What is the meaning of title?
On the lead.
Yes.
So title means like, let's say, for example, you are a lead, correct? So what job you are doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of a job or your role or your responsibilities kind of a thing, we'll put it as a title.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And these are all fields provided by Salesforce, right? As per their understanding, they have created it and they kept it like that. And later, when you create in your own org, right, in your own custom object and fields, then you can put whatever fields, meaningful fields you want, we can put it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a lead object now. So lead information I have. So when I convert this lead, right? So how do you convert a lead first? Okay. See, I have all the information here and I have gender also. So today's topic will discuss about this gender and all other fields. So I have gender as well. Now I'll convert this lead. Okay. How do I convert? Go to that lead record, whichever lead you want to convert. You go to that record, right? And then here you have a convert button. Click on that convert button. And then so record owner, again the same. And this option is also there, send email to the owner. So if you click on this one, you will receive an email on your email. Okay. Just check when you are doing it, you can check it. I received an email. And then account name. So whatever account name you have given, TCS, company name will become an account name because company is nothing but account and customer, right? So TCS, opportunity name, TCS, let's say, what is the name of the contact? Sunil. And see here, there is another option called do not create a new opportunity upon conversion. So what it is saying is when you are converting, you don't want to create an opportunity. You just want account and contact. Then if you select this one, then opportunity will not get created. If you don't select, then only opportunity creates. And then converted status. So here, if you see closed converted, so the lead is becoming closed converted, and because of that, all the lead information which we have will be passed to account contact and opportunity. Okay. Sorry. And other important point is task information. Let's say once you convert the lead, okay, so he became an opportunity account and contact, right? So you want to assign a task to your representative. Okay, so what type of task you want to assign, you can assign here. So let's say subject. So what type of task you want? So if you click this icon, it will provide you all the subjects available, like call the customer, email the customer, send email, send quote, other, etc. Let's say we'll put call. Okay, due date. When do you want to call by? Let's say I'll call by Monday. Okay, status, whether you started calling or not. By default, we'll put not started. And priority. Let's say this guy is willing to buy a product. Then I'll put high or normal or whatever you want, you can put. But according to the priority, you need to set. So if you want reminder, you can set the reminder for today or tomorrow. Then you'll get a reminder also. Okay. So now I have given these extra things. Then I'll convert. Okay. Now it got converted and automatically it came to account tab. See here, this tab it came. Now see here, account. So company name converted into account name, industry, revenue, billing address. So whatever address I have gave there, that came here. Rating, phone number, fax, website, all this came here, right? Got it? And then if you see the contact information, name is Sunil, account name is TCS, title is coming into developer, source, and mailing address. So contact will have mailing address, account will have billing address. Both are same, only that is called as billing address and this is called as mailing address. Okay. And then phone number, fax, email. You got this. And then if you go to opportunity, so opportunity name came, you got account name, source, close date will be month, end of the month. Okay. Close date will be the end of the month. And then stage and then probability. Okay, this is how it converts. Now we have created a task also, right? So if I go into account, TCS account, see open task. So what is the task I created? I set subject as call, Sunil, related to opportunity. All this task, right? Whenever you create a task, so that task will assign to opportunity level. Okay, at an opportunity level that gets assigned. So if you see here, if you go to opportunity also, you'll see the same task here. Okay, so that will come under open task under the, so this is your opportunity, right? Under this opportunity, you have an open activities. Okay, the task is nothing but activity. So this activity is assigned to whom? Your rep, whoever is there, right, in your company who deals with the customers or leads, he will get assigned to this task. So he'll check, okay, I have a task called calling a customer called Sunil, and due date is within 19th. I need to call and discuss with him. Okay, then someday he'll call and he'll update the status here. He'll come here and he'll update the status like in progress. Okay, or let's say if he called him and he has done with him, so he said 100% done, then you can close this task completed. If you say he doesn't want to buy a product or something, then you defer it. Okay, or waiting on someone else. So whatever status you have, you'll put the status and you'll close this task. Okay, task is nothing but giving task to the our sales representative so that he can go ahead and call the customer. Just like when you go for an inquiry for any product, right? And from next day they'll keep on calling you, correct? So same thing. So why do they call you? Because company will set up tasks for them to call. So daily 3 calls or daily, they'll share some 30-50 phone numbers and they keep on calling us every day, right? So until we say something, they'll keep on calling. Even if we say we don't want to buy, again they'll call, right? Like for example, insurance guys or policybazaar.com guys, or credit cards, debit cards, loans, home loan, personal loan. They keep on calling you because they'll get this task into their system and they have to call and update the status accordingly. So that's where they call it. Okay. So this is on task creation. So when you convert a lead, your account contact opportunity gets created, and at the same time, if you assign some task to the customer or not customer, representative, then that also will get activated. And see here, earlier it was in open activities, right? Earlier it was on open activities. Once I say it is completed, then it comes into activity history. It comes into activity history. Okay. So this we'll see later. Is this clear now, Ramya?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now if you go into leads and search for leads, then you will not be able to identify. Not open. So this view is only it will check for the status. Not open. Okay. I mean open only. Recently we will do. Okay. So let's try to create one view. Converted leads. Okay. I'll show this anyway later. Okay, see, I created a lead with closed converted status, but still it is not showing here. See, that is because these leads are converted from UI itself. And I mean, so here only they converted. Let's say, for example, Mahesh is here. Okay, he's closed converted. Then why it is not coming here? Yeah, so let's do something else. Okay, closed converted. We need to select closed converted, right? So once we convert the lead, it will get closed converted. So now here, if you see Mahesh is showing up here because I have converted from here only. Okay, I edited and converted. But when you convert a lead using this one, then the whole information we are passing into account, contact, and opportunity. So that lead record will not be shown here. Even though status will be set to closed converted, that record will not be shown here. Okay, so that is the main point. And then there is another process where you can see what all leads which are converted and all that you can see in a different view that we'll discuss later when we come to that point. But for now, I think also when you convert a lead, you cannot see the information converted lead information on the lead object. Okay, that's the standard process. Okay, so let me create another lead. So this is on campaign. Yesterday is clear, right? Any questions on the campaign? On these calculations, any doubts, any questions? Okay. Try with the campaign also. All these calculations are automatically happening, so you don't need to do, right? So just create a campaign and try to create leads and convert some leads. Don't convert some leads, cancel some leads, something like that you do. Then you'll get the calculations here automatically. Okay, no need to worry about that. Okay, so campaign means marketing lead, marketing completed, sales completed, account contact and opportunity, correct? Now let's talk about the cases, cases and solutions. So that comes under what? Service, right? So you can, like, for example, who bought a product? Let's say Sunil. Okay, Sunil converted, right? And go to opportunity. And again, the another important point is in the sales. So at an opportunity, see, when you convert a lead into account contact and opportunity, there is no product information, right? If you see here, do you see any product information? No, right? On account also you don't have, and on contact also don't have. So how do you know that which product is selected or created? So if you see this opportunity, below that there is another option called products. Now, once you convert the opportunity, once you convert the lead, opportunity gets created. And then after that, you need to add the product from here. Okay. So go here, click add product, and then you will see all the products in your application. So these are all standard products which are provided by Salesforce. Okay. So we can select any one of the product for now. And then when we do our own application, then we'll create our own products. Okay. Let's say, for example, this product, user wants to buy this product. Okay. Genwatt diesel might be the generator product. Okay. So select this one. And if you want, let's say you have thousands of products, then you can search here. Let's say Gen. If you search here, only that products will be shown. Click search. See, only Genwatt is shown. Let's say you want to search for 1000 kV, 1000 kW. Only that product will show. So this search functionality is also already provided by Salesforce. Okay. Okay, you have all the products. Now you can search and you can filter. If you want to filter any active products or whatever you want to put filter, you can put it. Okay. And if you want to add more filter conditions here, you can add it also. Let's say if you have thousands of products and you need to see only 5 or 10 outcomes, then you can put more filters here. Okay. So for now, let me go with this product. Okay, I'll select the product. I clicked on add product and select the product. Okay. I click on select. And then quantity. What is your quantity? So if it is no, 1, you will select 1. And what is your sale price? They are putting sale price as 1 lakh. Okay. And no, let keep it as it is. Or if you want, if they have provided you some discount or something, you can change it. Okay. And then date. So when they want to give, let's say tomorrow. Client description. If you have some description, you can put. Otherwise, no. Save it. Now what happened here? So I have added one product here, correct? Genwatt diesel 1000 kV, one quantity. So sales price is 1 lakh, correct? So now what will be my total price? 1 lakh rupees. 1 into 1 lakh 1. So this price automatically gets added to opportunity. So whatever products you add, that price will get automatically added to opportunity. Under amount and expected revenue, it will get added. So now this amount is 1 lakh. And what is the expected revenue here? See, it is showing 10,000. So why it is showing 10,000 here when the amount is 1 lakh? So that is because this expected, yes, expected revenue is calculated based on the probability. So that means 10% of 1 lakh is 10,000. So that is coming up here. Okay. Let's say if I want to add another product. Now, what is the sales price here? 1 lakh, right? It got added here, 1 lakh. Now I'll add another product. So from where we need to add? Under opportunity, add products. Okay. Let's say I want this gold, SLA gold product. Okay. What is the cost? 30,000. Okay. Select. Let's say I'll put 2. Now what would be the value? 30,000 into 2. That means 60,000, correct? So when you save it, so earlier amount was 1 lakh. Now it became 160, 1,60,000, and the expected revenue became 16,000. Okay, 60,000, 10% is 6,000. So the calculation happens from here. So 1 lakh into 1, 30,000 into 2. So here 60, here 1 lakh, correct? So that's how it gets added, and the total value gets updated here as a amount and expected revenue. Now expected revenue is calculating from here. Let's say now you have this, you have a customer. He said he wants to buy these 2 products with you. Okay. and then you are discussing with him. He said, okay, he'll buy, but no, you are still discussing how to do the payment. So for some products, what happens, they'll pay no, step by step. So first level, I'll pay this much, second level, I'll pay this much, something like that, right? So that's how it works. So you are discussing with them at a stage of 10%. Let's say your discussion has gone ahead, and they said, okay, they are in negotiation state as of now. Okay, they are fine with that, but what they want is they want some discount, for example. Okay, so they are in negotiation stage now. So what is the probability of winning this customer is 90% probability. Then the expected revenue you are getting is 144. You are expecting that you'll get 144. Let's say he wants to buy the product at some 10% discount, then you'll get 90% profit. 90% your sale value of your total value is 1,44,000. Okay, and then say he said, okay, we want to buy, but we want to buy at no, I don't want to pay 160. I'll pay only, let's say here instead of 30, he want discount. Okay, so you go here and say he wants to buy at 20,000, 25,000, for example. Okay, put 25,000 and save. Then it will become 50,000. Correct? It will become 50,000. And then 1 lakh product you have discussed, and he said he'll pay only 90,000. Okay. Done. So you have given some discount. So it became 90 and it became 50. So 90 plus 50, 140, right? It became 140. And then you are saying, okay, you are closed, all done, right? Then you can close the opportunity. So that means the customer has bought your product. He took the product from your side. So these two products are already sold. So then how much amount? 140. What is the expected revenue? You have expected 140 revenue, and it got successfully completed because you have closed the deal. Close one means you have closed the deal, and he has buy a product. He bought your product from your company. Okay, so this is the product structure. So how do you add a product? Now here, so these are all standard products provided by Salesforce, right? We can add our own products also. Okay, how to add, how to show all those things step by step, we'll see. Clear, right? This is on sales. Now let's say this customer bought these products, and there is an issue in some of this product. Okay, so some issue came up. So what he'll do, he'll go here, go to case, and he'll raise a case. Okay, so contact name, it's Sunil we are discussing, right? Select the contact, select the account, automatically comes up. Okay, type, what is your problem? So is it a mechanical problem, electrical problem, whatever you have? Let's say mechanical problem is there. Reason, so let's say breakdown. There was a mechanical problem and breakdown happened. Okay, status, case, origin. So he called, let's say customer called you. Service person, he called a service person and said, okay, so there is a breakdown, mechanical issue. He called it through phone. So you can mention that, okay, case origin is phone. Priority, you can set it as the medium or high. Status is new. Okay, which product? Okay, let's say this is the product. Potential liability, do you have any liability or not? So all these are some information you need to put. And then description information, subject. Okay, mechanical issue on, let's say GC1040 product. Okay, I just put some info. You can put description, whatever description you want, and forget about this as of now. Just save it. Then the case got created. So the customer has called you and said, okay, I have this mechanical issue, and you have raised a case, created a case. So you'll get a case number, 1026, your case number. When it is created, what is the subject, right? So here you can see all the status. So status is new, priority is high, owner is Azhar, no, customer is Sunil from TCS, and his phone number. Everything will show here. Okay. Okay, see here, all the information is shown. Now what you need to do, you need to go to, here it is feed kind of information. Then if you go to detail, then you can see all the case information. Here, see here it is feed, which you are seeing. Go click on this detail, then you will see all the case details. And for this, solutions we have to identify. View suggested solutions or find a solution. So what? So if this is common issue, right? If this is common issue, then you can search for the suggested solution. There might be some solutions provided by the mechanics earlier also, right? So if you have any solution, you'll find it. Go for suggestion. Or what you can do is find a solution. Okay. So just search for mechanical. Okay. So there is no solution because this new org, ours is new org, right? So nothing is mentioned. So you don't have a solution, or what you need to do is you need to go and create a solution for it. If you don't have, you create a solution. Go click on this solution. Okay. So solution title, let's say mechanical. Okay. Replace part and do the service. So this is the solution for that problem. Let's say if you have a mechanical issue, I'm saying that replace part and do the service. Then it should resolve your problem. This is my solution. Now I'll go back to case. Okay, this is my case. I have a mechanical issue. Now I'll find a solution here. What is my solution? I'll just search for the mechanical issue. Then that solution should come up. Enter keyword. Okay, spelling mistake. You can search like this. So when you search, you got a solution here, right? So what is the solution title? Mechanical issue. Replace part and do the service is the solution provided. So you'll select this solution, okay, to that case. Okay, then it gets added here. And after that, you go back to case and change the status to working. Working, okay. And then save. And then see if it can be closed. So if this is not happening, then you can escalate also to higher management. So just say working and then you can save it. So then your case cost working fine. And then once customers say everything is working, then you click on this close case. So when you click on this close case status, you can set it as closed. So solved and then save. Now your case gets closed. Status will become closed because you got an issue. You have identified a solution. If you already have a solution, that is fine. Otherwise, you will create a solution from this solution tab. Okay, case and solution. So this is a service part of it. So we'll anyway go deep into that each object later when we create some project. Then we'll go all these objects deep into it and then discuss in detail. Okay, so this is on a high level how the cases and solutions work. Okay, so any questions on the sales, marketing, on service concept? Do you want me to show again cases?
Yes, sir. Show me once.
Yeah. So
adding the product once more.
Okay, sure. Definitely we'll do that. Okay. So go to opportunity. Okay. Let's say CTS your opportunity. Okay. So this is your opportunity. Now this opportunity, when I converted, right? So when I entered in a lead, correct? So on the lead, let's say I have selected some product. So that product will not come when you convert a lead. What you get from lead is account, contact, and opportunity. That's it. 3 objects you will get. But product information you don't get. You don't get it. When you create an opportunity, then so opportunity, what is mean by opportunity? You are giving an opportunity to the company by buying a product, correct? So when you buy a product from that company, then you give an opportunity to the company, right? So as a customer, let's say if you buy a Royal Enfield bike, then if it costs 2 lakhs, what happens? So he's selling for 2.5 lakhs. That means you are giving 50,000 profit to the Royal Enfield showroom. Correct? So that is called opportunity. Who is giving here? Customer is giving an opportunity to earn some profit to the company. Now I have a opportunity information here, right? But I don't have a product information on the opportunity. So how do you add a product to the opportunity is, if you scroll a little down, you will see this products section. Okay. So go here, add products. Okay. And then select any one product which you want to buy. Let's say these are all bike showrooms, bikes, Royal Enfield, different versions of Royal Enfield bikes. So select any one. Okay. Or this, let's say SLA Platinum is the product or a bike you want to buy. So select this product. Okay. Click on select. And then you will get quantity. How many you want? 1. Okay. Sales price 40,000. Date, when do you want? Let's say if you told that no, I can deliver it today itself, you'll do. Otherwise, what you do, if we say like after 30 days or 40 days you want to, you'll get it, then you'll put that date. Okay, so you have selected SLA Platinum as your product, quantity 1, sales price as 40, and then save. Now your product got added here. So what is the value? 40,000. Now what happens? This 40,000 gets updated here. Okay, and then it's already closed one status, so it is showing expected revenue as 40. So that's how you add the products. Okay, so this is all software as a service, right? So whatever is set up, everything is there. No, we just use it. And then we have choose price books also. So what does this mean is like, so there will be different categories of prices, right? Like, for different customers, different prices might also be there, and different countries will have different prices. Different states also will have different prices. In AP, the price of a bike will be different when you compare with Telangana, right? So maybe 5,000, 6,000 here and there will be different per bike, or car if you take 15 to 20,000 difference, because taxes and all will be different. So like that, based on our business, we'll define the prices for each product. Okay, for Telangana, bike is 2.4, AP 2.5, Karnataka 2.8, something like that we'll define here in the choose price book. Now if I tell you, you'll get confused, but later we'll do. Okay, so when we get into
standard mode only.
Sorry?
In the price book.
Mhm.
In the price book, it's showing only standard.
Yes, we have to define it. Now it is basic one. So we didn't set up any price books here, right? So it's basic one. They just gave an option to set up. You have to go and set up the price book from price book object. Okay, go here and you have to create price books first. Okay, so this is standard you have. You need to go create a price book and then add the prices into it. Okay, so that we'll do later, Ramya, because if I explain now, you'll get confused. We'll do this when we go deep into the project, right? So then we can see that.
In the opportunity, what is the meaning of private field?
What is the meaning of?
Private field is there, no? In the below opportunity owner. Private.
Opportunity owner.
No.
Making this.
Yeah, it's showing MDSR below. Private is there, no?
Yeah, this one, right? Private checkbox. Yeah. So this is just a field. No, there is no specific option is there. So what happens here is, so if you, let's say for example, in you are working for one company. Okay, I'll take you as a sales rep for now. Okay, now you are one sales rep and you have another 3 sales reps in your organization. Okay, and you 4 are trying to call the customers and talk to them and get an opportunity from them and then sell your product. Okay, all of you are doing the same. Then what you decide is, let's say for example, the opportunity which you created, Ramya, that should not be shown to other reps. Okay, because if they see your opportunity, they can do some manipulations on top of that, right? So you want to know whatever data you are creating, whatever opportunities you are creating, it has to be shown only to you, but not to others. Then you'll put this as private. When you put it as private, then what happens? See, making this opportunity private will remove all sharing from the opportunity. So that means what it says is, so this opportunity will not be visible to other reps in your organization. Let's say all these 12 people are sales reps, for example. Okay. So then when you put it as private, only you can see. You means whoever created. So I created this record, so I can only see. All other 11 people who are there in the organization will not be able to see it. That is called private. Private means only for you, not open for others. Got it? Yeah. And there is no data security topic is also there. That's a huge topic and no interesting topic we can see. When we go into that, we can, I'll explain more details on that. Even here, the sharing button is there, right? So if you want to share this record to some other one, so some other rep wants to work on the this opportunity, then you can share it. Or else, let's say, for example, you are going for leave for 10 days. Okay. And this opportunity you need to close, but you are going on a leave. You have another rep who can work on that. Then you can click on share and add that user here. Whoever user is there, you can add that user. Then he will get the access to this opportunity and he can work on behalf of you. Okay, like that. So there is a lot of data security, profile securities, who should see, who should not see, who should edit, who should not edit, all those information will be there. So we'll do one after the other. Okay. Fine. So cases I'll again show once and then we'll go into the custom options. So go to case. Let's say you got an issue. Same this, for example, on this opportunity, CTS opportunity. Okay. You bought some product and then there is an issue with that product. So go to case. So who will create this information? Not customer. Okay. So customer got an issue. He called you or he emailed you or through web, he reached out to you saying that, okay, let's say, for example, I bought a bike, right? Royal Enfield. I was going on the road. Okay. All of a sudden got breakdown. Then what I'll do, I'll call the customer. I'll call the service center and say, okay, I am so-and-so customer. I bought the bike from your showroom or service center and I got a issue with the breakdown. He called you. Then the service center people will enter this information, right? So the case origin, so phone, you got a phone from the customer, right? So who is the contact? Who called you? Someone from CTS. So who was the contact? This one, Rehan called, right? And then what is the type of the issue? If he say electrical issue, we'll put electrical reason. Let's say performance or breakdown. Like this will, whatever information he gave to the customer service center, the service center guy will take that information and create the case. Okay. Electrical issue. Just put some information. Bike is not starting, something like that. Okay, then create a case. Okay, so as per the details which you got, you will create a case and then you try to find a solution for this issue. Because what happens in real time is, so there will be a lot of issues coming up, right? Every issue, it will be a repeated issue. So for one bike, if you got an electrical issue, there are chances that for other bikes also it will get some other point of time. So what they do is, they'll prepare some solution for it, right? Like say mechanic guy, what he do? Okay, he fixed something. Okay, for this electrical issue. Then he note down, okay, so when you get this electrical issue for other bikes, you have to do this activity to resolve that issue, right? So that is the solution. For every problem, there will be some solution which will be documented as a solution. And then if the same issue comes up, then what happens? They'll apply that solution and fix the issue. Okay, so that's how it happens. So let's say, for example, one mechanic is there. Okay, he's dealing all the service related issues. So today one electrical issue came, so he fixed it. Okay, he didn't documented it, and then after 1 year he left the company. We went to some other showroom. Then after that, if electrical issue comes up, then the person who has already fixed, if you don't have that document how he fixed, then what should happen? The new mechanical guy who came, right? He has to again work on the solution, like how to fix it, where should I go, how to do all those things. He has to identify and then fix it. So what happens here is he might fix, but it will take a lot of time for him to identify the problem, identify where exactly the problem is and how fix it and test it and then confirm it, right? So that takes time. So that's where Salesforce provides you an option to provide, document the solution. Okay, so document the solution and then same thing you follow. Okay, this is mechanical, right? So go to solutions and document the solution. Okay, so let's say clean the power plug and check. If it not works, then replace power plug. Okay, this is solution, for example. Okay, so this solution he has done, and with this solution, what happened? His case got resolved. I mean, this electrical issue got resolved. Okay, so then what happens? He'll find solution, and then the solution is provided. So select the solution, right? So this is the solution. What is the solution here for this electrical issue? First, we need to try and clean the plug. And if the plug is after cleaning, if it works, that's fine. Otherwise, replace the plug and then it should work. Okay. Then once customer says, okay, it is done, it is working, then you will close the case. Click on this close case and automatically it's get closed. Saved. Okay. So that's how cases and solutions will be handled. Okay. Any questions on this one before we move into the other important and interesting topic?
No, sir.
Okay. So Farooq, GC100 and all those products are provided by Salesforce. Okay, so those are kind of generators products. Okay, it's all Salesforce provided information. So just a sample ones, not actually a product. Just to select something from the product list, they have provided it. Okay, just dummy products. Okay, fine. Now let's come back to lead. I'll create another lead. Now let's say, for example, these are the fields provided by Salesforce, right? On top of this, I created one field called gender. Okay, and no, I'm not satisfied with these fields. You want some more fields to be available on the lead creation. Gender is there, and then you want date of birth of the lead also. You want to capture the date of birth of the lead, and if you just check these fields, and if you want any related field, let me know. We'll create that also. So gender is one, and I wanted to create a date of birth field also. And apart from this, when we create a lead, do you think any other information is needed? Like father name, or we have occupation, title, industry, revenue, phone number, mobile, email, website, everything is there, address is there. So any other information needed to be captured while generating a lead? Any idea? If you have, let me know. Okay, so now what happens? I have generated, fine. I want a date of birth field also here. Okay, to capture the age or date of birth, any field. So now what I need a date of birth field. Okay, so Salesforce didn't provided that field and you want to create that field. So how do you do that is, so go to setup. Okay, so from setup, go little down, come to this build section. Okay, so all these Salesforce provided are standard objects. Okay, all objects provided by Salesforce are standard objects, and all standard objects will be under this customize option. All standard objects will be shown under customize option. Okay, so here see all these are standard objects provided by Salesforce. Okay, so for different functionalities they have automatically provided it. Now on the lead, what I have gender, but I don't have a date of birth, right? I need to create a field on the lead object, okay, which is standard object. So if you go here, click on this lead, then you will see fields option here. Okay, so click on this field. Then the first you will see all the lead standard fields. Okay, these are all fields you are seeing on the UI here, right? All these fields you are seeing will be here, like address, revenue, campaign, email, fax, industry, lead owner, lead source, lead status, mobile. All these fields are standard fields provided by Salesforce. And then if you see here, there is another section called lead custom fields and relationships. Lead custom fields and relationships. Okay, so from here I created gender a couple of days back, right? I think on 14th. So here you will see on what date, who created and what date it is created, and what is the data type, and what is the API name and field label. Okay, so all this information you can see. Now I want to create a date field. Okay, data, I want to capture the lead's date of birth. Okay, now I'll go here, click new. So date of birth means what? Date, correct? So I need a date option to create a date of birth. So I'll select a date option here. So I'll explain all this in the next class. Okay, so date, click on next, put the label as date of birth. Okay, so automatically this field gets captured when you enter this one and click somewhere else, then this field will auto populate. No need to worry about this field. And then I don't want to make it required for now. Let me click on next. I'm creating a new field. Okay, so just give name, click on next, just click next and save. Okay, I just created one date of birth field. See here, DOB and the API name. So this is very important field, API name. So when you create your own field, okay, so if you see here, right, phone is a standard field and the API name of phone is phone only. Okay, see here, this is label, this is API name. So anyway, we'll discuss later. So phone and the API name will also be phone only. Okay, this is standard field. Now, how do I identify whether it is a standard field or a custom field? That defines here. Okay, the label will be same, but in API name, you will see one more option here, like date of birth, DOB _ C. So, okay, so when you see _ C for any field, that means it's a custom field, not the standard fields and custom fields. So if you don't have anything _ C on any field, then that's a standard field. If you see any field which has _ C, then that means it's a custom field. Custom fields mean the one which you created on your own. Okay, now how do I created this field is using this lead and fields option, right? So this is called a platform. Okay, so if you remember, software as a service means the one which is already existing and you just use it. Okay, till now I was using lead, account, contact, opportunity, products, case, solutions, right? I didn't do any development there. Now on the lead, I wanted to have date of birth field. So that means, so Salesforce didn't provided it you. You want to create it. So how do you create it? I used this build section as a platform, and from this I created this date of birth. Now, can I say that Salesforce is both software as service and a platform as a service? Because I created my own field, right? So like this, we'll create hundreds of fields going forward. So that is how it says both Salesforce acts as both software as a service, where you can create data and use it. Or if you want something to be implemented or developed, you can develop and you can use that also as a platform as a service. Okay. Now see here, date of birth is a custom field, so you are getting __ C. Gender is a custom field, you are getting __ C. Okay, got it? So the difference between standard field and custom field is this one, __ C, double underscore, not single. Okay, __ C. So if you create any field you create, will get __ C. Whatever fields you create, right? Every field is a custom field because it is not provided by Salesforce. You are creating it on your own. So all fields will become custom fields, custom objects. So it will come as __ C. Okay. Now let me go back to lead. Click on new. So that date of birth field will come up here. See here, you can see the date of birth field. So let's create one field, lead. Okay. So I'll put a gender as male and date of birth as something. You can select something and change it later. Okay. And then phone number, I'll put something here. Yeah, address. Yeah, I'll put something here. Product interested, I'll select something. Okay. And I'll save. So now I have captured lead information. See here. So all information is there, and I also have gender and date of birth. Okay. Now,
Sir,
yeah.
so can we change the field position?
Yeah, we can do
Whenever
that.
we create the field, it goes to last only.
This field, right? Yeah, that is the standard behavior of a Salesforce. So if you create any field, it will go into this section. So then what you need to do is, so that's a different class actually. Let's say, for example, this your record, right? You want to change the field positions. So what you can do is go to setup. I'll show it right away. Okay, go to this customize. Which object? Lead object, right? Click on lead and you created fields from here. So in this only, there is an option called page layout. Okay, so you need to go to layout, and now this is the layout which is assigned as of now. Okay, so click on edit. Okay, and now if you scroll down a little bit, you will see these fields. See here. Okay, if you want a date of birth to be on top of name, or maybe below company name, and gender also you want somewhere here. Okay, maybe this here. Like this, you can set it up. Whichever field you want, you can put. For example, you don't want this field number of fields to be shown. Just take it and put it here on the top. Then it will go. Okay, like this we can do. So I'll show you. So when we come into this topic, we'll show that. Okay. Now if you see, it will get auto updated. See, gender is here, right? We placed it here. Just go refresh. The date of birth went into here and gender went to here. Okay. So just point and click and replace the fields. That's it. Just move fields from here and there and then save. All right. So the simple. So that's how the Salesforce is very simple. That's what I said, right? Placements and all, everything, whatever you want, you can do. No need to worry about TRTDs and placings and writing this HTML tags, all those things to place. All those things are not needed here. Okay, so we'll go deep into that topic again, Ramya. Okay, for now, if you want, you can go here, or else a shortcut for this on this record you want to change, right? Click on this edit layout. Again, you'll go to the same layout. Okay. And if you want to add something or remove something, you can do it here. Okay. Let's say some field you want to add again. Okay. You can add. So these are the fields which are available. If you want to add some more field again, you can add it back. If you want to remove, you can remove it like this. Let's say you don't want this field to be available. Now select that field. Okay. Drag and drop it here on the top. Then that field will be gone. If you want to add again, select that field, drag it and drop it here like that. Okay. Yeah. So this is on the layout. Okay. So what we were discussing is, okay, so I have lead information, right? And I have date of birth and gender fields, which are created by myself, right? These are not provided by Salesforce. I created it. Now, when I convert a lead, all other standard information is converting into account, contact, and opportunity, right? We have seen that. No? Company is going into account, name is going into contact, right? Phone number is going into contact, email is going to contact, correct? Source is going into contact, and where opportunity, revenue is going into some other account. All these fields are mapped automatically by Salesforce, and when we convert the information, that is going into those respective objects. Now you have date of birth and gender fields. Okay, these are created by you, right, or me. Now I want, when I convert a lead, I want to now transfer this date of birth and male gender information onto account or contact and opportunity. As these are my fields, so Salesforce by default will not provide a option for you to copy the data from lead to opportunity, contact, or account. Okay, let's see that. So this is my lead. I'm converting this lead. Okay, just like what we did earlier, I'm converting this lead. Okay, I'll create account, everything. So I don't want to create a task for it. XYZ. What's the name? Farooq. Okay, and I'm converting it. Now what happens? Account gets created. See, account got created, right? So rating copied, phone number copied, industry, revenue, billing address copied to account. That is fine. Now go to contact, Farooq contact. What happens here? Name is copied, company, title, everything is copied here. Go to opportunity. Okay, so opportunity name, account, source, right? Close date, stage, all these things are updated. Now, what about those two fields? Gender and date of birth. So those were not copied into any of these three objects, right? We didn't see any in any object that information. Correct? So that is because those are created by me. Now we need to decide the lead information, whatever is there. Okay, lead information, whatever is there. Let's say other. Okay. So where do you want to store this information? Right. So if you have a date of birth, where do you want to store this date of birth? Where do you want to store the gender? Okay, that we need to decide. Then automatically we can do it. Okay, this is my new lead. Now I want to convert this lead also. Okay, I have date of birth and male. So these two also need to be converted. Okay, let's say for example, date of birth and gender has to store in contact object. Okay, because it's personal information, right? Date of birth of the contact and what is the gender of the contact. So these two I need to store in where? On contact object. Now contact object does have does contact object have these two fields? See here, do we have date of birth and gender here? No, right? Those two fields are not here. Now what you need to do is, so as these two fields are created by you on the lead, similarly, if you want to map those two fields to contact, then you have to create those two fields in contact also. What do you need to do? Whatever fields you created on the lead, same fields needs to be created on the object called contact. Okay, now I'll go to contact. Got my scenario, right? What I'm saying, I want to copy the lead information related to date of birth and gender into contact object. So now these are the new fields which I created, and these fields are not there in the contact object. So I need to create fields in the contact object. So how do you create a field? So contact is a standard object. So I need to go to setup, come to here, customize, right? And then search for the contact here. So here contact is there. Click on this. Okay. And then you have field section here. So go to field, click on field. So now go down. Okay. So here I don't have those two fields. So I'll create a field here. So contacts custom field section, click new. Date for date of birth. Click next. So label, you can do anything. Okay. It doesn't matter. Label doesn't matter. Only matters is the data type. So there on the lead, what is the data type? Date, right? So on the contact also, it has to be date only. Okay. If both doesn't match, then the mapping will not happen. I'll show that. Next. Next. Save and new. I need to create another field, right? What is called gender. So select pick list. Gender type of the field is pick list. Data type is pick list because I need to select any one of the value. So it is called pick list. What is the field? Gender. Here, select enter values with each value separated by new line. So here, come here, click on this, yes, male, and then female. Okay. And then click on next. Next. And save. So now on the contact object, what I did, I created two fields. So let me show you date of birth and gender. So for gender, what is the API name? Gender __ C. For date of birth, what is the API name here? See, date _of_ date of birth __ C. So what is the difference between these two is, if you have space in the label, okay, like this, date space of space birth. So all spaces will be considered as underscore. Okay, if you give a space in your label, field label, then that will be considered as underscore. And at the end, again, it will be __ C. So date _of_ birth __ C. So that is date of birth. So if you say no, only without any space gender, right? So then there is no space. So it will directly take __ C at the end. Okay. Let's say date birth. Your field is date birth, date space birth. Then your API name will become date _ birth. Okay. Like that, it will take it. Now, so again, to your point, Ramya, the fields which I created again will go at the bottom. Okay. So first section, bottom, at the bottom it will go. Okay. And then this is on a different section. Now see here, Farooq had some date of birth and male gender. When I converted, it didn't came. Now, so what I want is for Azhar also, if I convert now, this date of birth and gender should go to contact. Now I have on contact, I have these two fields, right? Already there. Now I want to convert DOB, date of birth, into this field, gender into this field. Okay. So if I do it now directly, will that work? It will not work because these are custom fields I created on my own. So I have to do the mapping of those fields also. Okay, so let me convert this lead, and then in the next lead I'll show how it is. Okay, so now Azhar is lead. I have a date of birth of 16/6/2000 and male as my gender. Now I'm converting. So I have contact. See here, contact. I have two fields already created. Now I'll convert. I converted. So account got created, right? And then I went into contact. So contact is created. But see these two fields, date of birth and gender, were not copied. Correct? Those were not copied. Why? Because these are all what fields? These are custom fields, which I created. Now, what is the solution for this one? So if I want to map the custom fields from lead to any of these three objects, you can map to any of these three objects. Okay, account, contact, opportunity, wherever you want, you can map. Now I have date of birth and gender fields on the lead, and I want to map those lead fields into contact, right? So how do you need to do that is, so go to setup again. Okay, so this is called lead conversion. Okay, lead conversion process for custom fields. So how do you do is, go to setup, scroll down, again go to this customize, go to this leads. Okay, click on fields. When you click on fields, scroll down and come to this lead custom field section, right? So here you'll create new fields, and as well as there is another option called map lead fields. What is this? Map lead fields. So click on this map lead fields. Okay, then it will show you an option. So if you scroll down, lead conversion field mapping is the section. Scroll down. So you have this account, all account fields. So these are all lead fields. So if you see here, it is showing only custom fields. See here, it is only showing custom fields. It is not showing standard fields, because standard fields are already mapped by Salesforce. So date of birth, gender are the custom fields, and this number of locations, primary, product list, these are all custom fields created by Salesforce only. Now lead fields are here and account fields are here. So if you want to map lead fields with account fields, you can do it. Or else if you want to map the lead fields with contact fields, then here you have account, right? Select contact. Then here you will see contact fields. What is my plan? Date of birth needs to be mapped with which field? Date of birth field. Okay. And gender needs to be mapped with which field? Gender field. So here if you see date of birth, when I mapped here, I am getting only one field here. Date of birth field. Why? That is, so date of birth, the API name of date of birth field is date. And in contact, we have only one date field. That is why it is showing only one field. So gender is a pick list. In contact, there are many other pick list fields. So level, language, gender, right? So three fields are there. You see here, the level. This is a pick list, right? Language. So then why it is coming language? Maybe no, it is allowing you to select the language also. So gender is a pick list. So you'll select common, same kind of a data type. Pick list you'll select. Now the mapping is done. Okay. Click on save. Okay, what I did, I came to leads fields, map lead fields. Okay. Then these two fields I want to map here on the contact, so I mapped it. Let's say on the account also you want to map something, let's number of locations, for example. Okay, from lead, number of locations needs to be populated on number of locations. You will select. This is on account. Okay, number of locations. And then product interested. Customer priority, SLA, serial number. Okay, so this is not the value. Okay, for number of locations I selected account. Let's save this. And then let's see, go back again and go to map leads. And let's see on opportunity, can we do something? Okay, so current generators on the lead will map it to current generators on opportunity. Okay, so we'll just map current generators into current generators. Okay, make a note of it. Okay, I'll send the steps also later. So DOB gender, right, to contact, and current generator to opportunity. And on the account, what was that? Number of locations. Okay, so this is the mapping I have done now. Okay, let's go ahead. All right, let me save it. Now go to lead. Let's create one lead here. Date of birth, I'll put something. I'll enter all the information. Okay, source, let's say phone inquiry, industry, let's say education, annual revenue, something. Okay, gender, female, phone number. Rating, number of employees, let's say 4. Number of employees also I'm entering, and then address. Okay, I'm just entering some random information. Okay, so product interested, I'll put this number of locations, 4 locations, for example. Current generators, let's say XYZ is my value. Primary, yes. Okay, so see here, current generator I have XYZ, number of locations I have 4. So this current generator has to go into which object? It has to go into opportunity, right? Current generator has to go to opportunity object. Number of locations has to go to account object. So this number goes to account object, and then all this information will be automatically transferred. Now date of birth should 16/6/2001 has to go into contact. Gender has to go into contact. All right, let me save this lead. Any questions on this one before I move? Any confusion
Yes,
or any
sir.
question? Yeah, tell me. Any question? You got the requirement, what I'm explaining, right? You got it, right? What we are trying to do. So we are converting a lead with custom information also. Okay, these two are custom fields. So I want to convert the lead. When I convert a lead, whatever custom fields I create, those should also copy to account or contact or opportunity object. So that is my requirement. Now let me convert it. So you got this, right? Let me take a screenshot. Okay. Now, so this is done. I'm converting. So remember the date of birth 16/6/2001. Okay. Convert. Okay. Then click on convert. Now conversion is done. Now I came back to account. So what is the field which mapped in account? number of locations, right? Here, see, I just noted number of locations needs to be mapped to account. So what was there in the lead? Number of locations were there 4, right? So now if you see here, number of locations got updated to 4. Earlier it was not mapped. Okay. And then go to contact. So see here, date of birth 16/6/2001. So what is my date of birth here? Leads date of birth 16/6/2001. Gender is female. Well, gender is female. These two earlier when I did for other, was that no mapping? No, right? After I did a mapping, then these two mapped. Then go to opportunity. On opportunity, current generators. Map to current generators on opportunity XYZ. See here. Current generator field is mapping to opportunity. So what is my current generator here? XYZ, right? And that XYZ is mapped to opportunity here. So like this, you need to do mapping. So what is this mapping is? So if you, any questions before I go into explanation? No questions?
No.
Okay. So if you create some fields on the lead object, this is only available in lead object. Okay. This mapping, conversion and all is only available in lead object, and it's an interview question for you. So when you say I worked on lead object extensively, then they'll ask how do you map the custom field from lead to other objects. Okay. So this is one of the interview question for you. So how do you do that is, so when you, I'll put the steps here, 1 second. Custom lead conversion. Okay. So how do you do is go to setup. Okay. And then you need to come to customize, right? Leads and fields. Now scroll down here. You need to go here. So what is the setup, right? Customize lead fields. Okay. And then click on this. Click on map lead fields. Okay. So then what happens when you click on this map lead fields? You'll get a UI where you have lead field, custom fields here, and account, contact and opportunities. So whichever tab, whichever field you want to map, you can map it here like this. Date of birth to which field? Date of birth, right? So gender to gender, like this. So this is already mapped. The mapping is already done. So now it is not showing again. See here. So I have one mapping already, right? So that's where it is not showing another mapping. But if you have some mapping, fields are there, then you can do mapping from here, or else you can go to the existing mapping and do that from there. Okay. Got it? So this is how you do the mapping. Clear, right? Any questions on this one?
Sir, can't we convert the account field, account custom field?
Account custom fields. No, the conversion option is there on the lead only, right? Lead fields can be converted into account, contact and opportunity. From account, there is no option to convert because already customer is created, right? Lead is converted into customer. Got it? Do you want to convert a lead fields into accounts also? What's your question? I didn't got it. So are you, trying to do a account, converting an account into lead or lead to account? What's your question?
Account custom fields to another opportunity or contact.
No. That is not option. That is not there because converting is only on lead object. This facility is only on lead object. You cannot convert an account to some other object. This is only explicitly available on lead only. That's a good question. So this is only available on lead. It's not available on any other object, converting option. Okay, not case, not solution, opportunity, contact, account, nothing. No objects will have this option. Only lead will have this. Okay, clear this one, lead mapping. I provide this update also. So this is the navigation you need to do, custom lead mapping. And also this information will be there in the material which I'll be providing, right? So I'll provide that after 10 days because now if I provide you, you'll just follow that. You don't try to practice it. So practice this one. You'll get to know. If you have any questions, we can do it later also. Okay. So by this, I'll stop the session for today. And let me know if you have any questions or if you want to run through some other scenario, I can do it. Or else if you have any questions or doubts, let me know. No questions, no doubts. Is it all clear or nothing clear?
Yes, clear.
Good, thank you. So now, so what in this whole week, what we did, let me quickly recap. So what we did is we created an account, right? Salesforce account, and then worked on, we discussed about all these features, correct? And then worked on lead, account, contact, conversions, lead creations, opportunity, products, cases, solutions, right? So this is what we have done. So all we have done is all, what is that? It's a standard features of Salesforce we have used. And on top of that, we just created a couple of fields and did a lead mapping, a lead conversion process, correct? So this is all we did in this week. Yeah, so we'll share the recording sessions also for. Okay, so now, so I think did I told you that the classes will be only from Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday is holiday, so I don't take classes on Saturday and Sunday. And tomorrow I'll be there in office in Karnool. So whoever wants to meet me in person in Karnool, I'll be there from 11:30 to 7 o'clock or 7:30. Okay, so till 7 I'll be there in office from 11:30. So if whoever are there in Karnool wants to meet me in person, you can come and meet me. Or if you want, anyone wants to talk to me, you can call me anyway, anytime and discuss about the anything you have, or you can WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the best option. You can post your question, or if you are facing any issue, you can post it in the group and I'll answer it immediately. But if anyone wants to come and meet me in person, you can meet me tomorrow. And after I'll both 2 days I'll be there in Karnool till evening. Okay. And the next topic we'll be doing is, so this is all software as a service. So Monday, we will create our own projects. We will start creating project. Okay, this is first project we'll be doing. As I said, I promised I will be creating 5 projects. So we'll start with basic project from Monday. So it's all customized. We'll be using this platform as a service and we'll do all customizations. Okay, so from Monday we'll start. Okay, so any questions or any doubts, anything, any clarification needed, let me know. If no, then probably we can stop the session and we'll circle back on Monday 7:30, same time, same link. Okay, so if no questions, then I'll stop the sharing. Yeah, anyone has any question?
No, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, so let's connect on Monday again. Have a great weekend. We'll touch base again on Monday. Okay. Thank you all.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
I'll be creating, so one quick thing, I'll be creating, no, I already created a drive. So I'll be giving access to everyone today, and all these recordings will be there in the drive. So if you want, you can go through. We'll be giving view access. You can all view the recordings, and this batch 1 document will also be there. You can view this document also. Okay. And no, by Monday, if you all can complete your payments, that would be great. And we'll follow up anyway on that one. Okay, so please make sure you pay the amount by Monday. Okay, there is no rush, but yeah, you can pay it by Monday. Okay, by this we can end the session. Thank you all. Have a good day and happy weekend. Bye.
Thanks, sir. Same to you.